The United States is the world's top refugee resettlement country. More refugees have resettled in the western state of California, more than any other state over the past 7 years, according to the United Nations High Commission for Refugees data. VOA's Paul Ndiho, along with Solomon Serwanjja and cameraman Godfrey Bardey from our VOA partner NBS station in Uganda, recently traveled to San Diego, where former refugees are giving back to the community that once helped them.
The United States admits tens of thousands of refugees each year, fueled by strife around the world. Despite President Donald Trump's temporary travel ban, the United States still remains a top destination. El Cajon City in San Diego County, California, has become a hub for such resettlement. Many agencies support new refugees, but one of the most important is the Alliance for African Assistance. Founded by Walter Lamb over 20 years ago.
We bring refugees to start their new life here from all over the world.
Walter Lamb knows firsthand what it's like. He arrived in the United States from Uganda more than 30 years ago. So far, his organization has resettled refugees from more than 20 countries.
One key thing that we know about refugees that are coming in here, all of them coming in here, if you talk of those that have children, they want their children to go to school. They want their children not to go through the suffering they went through.
In June, President Trump applauded the decision by the U.S. Supreme Court to allow some of his travel restrictions take effect.
We were authorized this year to resettle 950 refugees.
Wow, that's a big number.
950 refugees here in San Diego. And as of now, to date, we have resettled only 422.
Another refugee giving back is Zainabu Danso, who fled a conflict in her native country, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Zainabu and family members lived in a Ugandan refugee camp, and in 2015 they were resettled in El Cajon. Zainabu started as a volunteer case manager at the Alliance for African Assistance.
What we do when they get here in the U.S., if they don't know English, that's the first thing I have to do, enroll them in an English class so that they can at least improve their English.
For Zainabu, she says helping refugees is not without its challenges.
The most hardest thing for refugees, I want to say it's a language, because they tend to come here with completely zero English or little English, and the fact that they can't even get a job if they don't have the English here.
El Cajon is home to some 60,000 recent immigrants from Iraq and other parts of Africa alone. My colleague Solomon Serwanjja from our partner NBS TV in Kampala asked Chief Jeff Davis about community policing.
It's incumbent upon us, I feel, as the police department, to try to reach out to the refugee committee or to community and ask them what their needs are, to educate them on what law enforcement can provide, the services, when to ask for help from us, and what we can do.
But the city has had its share of racial turbulence, especially after the fatal shooting in September 2016 of Alfred Alango, an armed and distraught Ugandan refugee shot by an El Cajon police officer. Prosecutors said that the shooting was justified, but Chief Davis remains optimistic about immigrants and refugees.
We are both learning. The refugees that come over are learning our customs, but it's important that we learn their customs as well.
Refugees have built new lives, homes, and communities in towns and cities in all the 50 states. Paul Ndiho, VOA News, Washington.